Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. Today, we dive into some exciting developments in Hong Kong. First up, the Hong Kong Housing Society is considering the future possibility of developing homes for cross-border residents, despite currently focusing on over 20 ongoing projects in the city. The outgoing chairman, Walter Chan, reflects on the society's financial stability and the recommendations from industry representatives regarding land resources. Next, we take a look at luxury watchmaking as Hermès introduces two new timepieces that beautifully blend creativity and elegance. The Hermès Cut and the Arceau Grand Tralala Brides showcase stunning designs and intricate craftsmanship, making them must-have items for watch enthusiasts. Lastly, we explore a groundbreaking innovation from Hong Kong scientists, a cooling film inspired by butterfly wings that can significantly reduce temperatures without energy consumption. This eco-friendly solution is making waves in the fight against global warming and is already showing promising results in various applications. Please stay tuned for more detailed coverage. South China Morning Post reports that Walter Chan Carlock, the outgoing chairman of the Hong Kong Housing Society, has hinted at the potential future development of homes for Hongkongers living in mainland China. Although he clarified that there are currently no concrete plans to extend operations into the Greater Bay Area, Chan acknowledged that industry representatives had suggested exploring opportunities on the mainland due to its vast land resources. He emphasized that any such expansion would aim to serve the interests of Hong Kongers living across the border, contingent upon legal amendments that currently limit the society's development to residents in Hong Kong. As Chan prepares to step down, he highlighted the society's focus on its ongoing projects, which are slated to provide over 17,000 homes by the 2028-29 financial year. In the realm of luxury watches, South China Morning Post showcases Hermès' latest offerings, the Hermès Cut and the Arceau Grand Tralala Brides Moors. The Hermès Cut stands out with its unique off-round shape and a sophisticated design featuring a satin brushed case and a luminous dial. It is powered by the manufacturer Hermès H1912 movement and offers customizable strap options in various colors. Meanwhile, the Arceau Grand Tralala Brides Moors pays homage to the brand's equestrian heritage with a dial adorned with stirrups and bridles, crafted in rose gold and embellished with 110 diamonds. Both watches reflect Hermès' commitment to merging artistry with functionality, showcasing the brand's rich history while appealing to modern sensibilities. The South China Morning Post highlights the Hong Kong government's efforts to enhance the overall well-being of its residents through a new design guide aimed at improving public housing. This guide outlines 8 key concepts of well-being, proposing over 170 design strategies to foster a sense of community and connectivity among residents, particularly the elderly. However, the article stresses that good intentions must translate into effective execution, as past initiatives have often faltered due to inadequate urban planning and connectivity. As the government prepares for a policy address, there are calls for a more people-centric approach to housing, including raising minimum living standards and creating communal spaces for vulnerable residents. The article emphasizes the need for genuine commitment to improving housing conditions and overall happiness in the city. South China Morning Post reports that the Paris Paralympics concluded with Hong Kong's delegation achieving remarkable success, securing 8 medals, the best performance since the 2012 London Games. Among the standout athletes was 14-year-old Jasmine Chuk-yin, who became the youngest Paralympian from Hong Kong to win a medal, capturing bronze in the women's SB6 100-meter breaststroke. The retiring Daniel Chan Ho Yuan also made headlines, leaving the Games with a silver medal in men's WH2 badminton singles. Hong Kong's chief executive, John Lee Ka-chiu, praised the resilience of the athletes, referring to them as warriors of life and expressing gratitude to the supporting teams. Meanwhile, China dominated the Games, finishing with 220 medals, including 94 golds, further solidifying their status as a powerhouse in Paralympic sports. In another piece from the South China Morning Post, the focus shifts to innovative cooling technology developed by Hong Kong scientists, inspired by the structure of butterfly wings. This groundbreaking cooling film can reduce indoor temperatures by 7 to 15 degrees Celsius without consuming energy, providing a potential solution to combat global warming and reduce reliance on air conditioning, which accounted for 30% of Hong Kong's electricity consumption in 2021. The film has already been successfully implemented in various settings, including a Chinese energy storage company and a grain storage facility in Chongqing, where it significantly lowered temperatures and improved conditions. Researchers believe that this passive cooling technology could play a vital role in creating a sustainable future for Hong Kong, especially as temperatures continue to rise. The South China Morning Post also covers a whirlwind of sporting events that took place overnight, including the U.S. Open and the start of the NFL season. Jannik Sinner made headlines by winning the U.S. Open, becoming the first Italian man to claim the title, while the closing ceremony of the Paris Paralympics provided a festive atmosphere despite the rain. In NFL news, the Dallas Cowboys made waves by signing quarterback Dak Prescott to a staggering 4-year, $240 million contract extension, making him the highest-paid player in NFL history. Meanwhile, the New York Giants faced a disappointing start to their season, losing to the Minnesota Vikings, while Sri Lanka edged closer to a historic win over England in cricket. The world of sports was alive with excitement, showcasing remarkable achievements and unexpected outcomes across various competitions. South China Morning Post reports that the demand for the yuan in trade finance is soaring, driven by lower borrowing costs and expanding trade ties in emerging markets. Standard Chartered highlights that markets in Southeast Asia, Africa, and the Middle East are witnessing significant growth in yuan-based trade finance, with many corporate clients opting to borrow yuan to settle trades with Chinese partners. The yuan's funding costs remain attractive, with rates substantially lower than those of US dollar-based funding, making it a preferred choice for companies needing to purchase raw materials from China. Additionally, China's commitment to enhancing trade links with these regions, including a pledge of 360 billion yuan in financing to Africa, further solidifies the yuan's role in international trade. Al Jazeera brings attention to a landmark case in Hong Kong where a foreign domestic worker, known as X, bravely pursued justice after being raped by her employer. Despite the challenges and risks involved, including losing her job and home as the sole breadwinner for her children, X's determination led to a rare conviction in a case involving a domestic worker. The verdict has been celebrated as a victory not just for X but for all domestic workers, inspiring hope among survivors to seek justice. Advocates highlight the systemic barriers faced by migrant workers in Hong Kong, including cultural stigma and a legal system that often overlooks their unique vulnerabilities, emphasizing the importance of support networks and the need for reforms to protect these workers. In a bold move to tap into the burgeoning space tourism market in Asia, South China Morning Post reveals that Virgin Galactic is actively seeking adventurous individuals willing to invest in a once-in-a-lifetime experience priced at $600,000. With Hong Kong-based Intric Journey as their agent, Virgin Galactic is targeting affluent clients who view this journey as an investment in personal growth and exploration. Unlike traditional ticket sales, the process involves referrals and building a community of space enthusiasts. As the company transitions to new spacecraft capable of accommodating more passengers and increasing flight frequency, the allure of viewing Earth from space promises to be a transformative experience, with participants undergoing rigorous training to prepare for their cosmic adventure. South China Morning Post highlights the groundbreaking tenure of Boston's mayor, Michelle Wu, who made history as the first woman and person of color to hold the position. Elected in 2021, Wu has been a beacon of progressive policies, focusing on housing affordability, education equity, and climate justice. However, her tenure has not been without controversy. Her proposal to extend voting rights to younger residents and undocumented migrants stirred significant debate, with critics labeling her approach as overly liberal. Additionally, her handling of crime and a holiday dinner for minority council members drew backlash, revealing the challenges she faces in navigating Boston's complex political landscape. Wu's journey is deeply personal. Her experiences as a caregiver for her mother, who struggled with mental illness, have shaped her commitment to creating a more equitable society. In a different spotlight, Tess Buchanan, daughter of acclaimed filmmaker Alfonso Cuarón, captured attention at the Venice Film Festival alongside her father. While Alfonso celebrated the debut of his new series Disclaimer, Tess is carving her own path in the music industry. Born on Christmas Eve in 2003, she began her musical journey early, mastering multiple instruments and producing her own songs by her teenage years. Her debut EP, Drop By When You Drop Dead, showcases her eclectic style, blending various musical influences and languages. With a famous lineage, including her godmother Salma Hayek, Tess is poised to make her mark, utilizing her unique experiences, including her synesthesia, to enhance her artistic expression. The SCMP opinion piece addresses Hong Kong's plummeting birth rate, which has reached alarming lows. A recent survey of first-time mothers revealed that financial pressures, parenting stress, and inadequate childcare support deter couples from having more children. Despite the government's introduction of a baby bonus to stimulate births, experts argue that more comprehensive measures are needed. The director of the Child Protection Society emphasized the necessity of better childcare services to empower parents in the workforce. The article advocates for a holistic review of the child-raising environment, suggesting that improved support systems and workplace flexibility could significantly influence couples' decisions to expand their families, reflecting a broader societal shift in attitudes towards parenthood. South China Morning Post highlights the recent appearances of film legend Richard Gere and his son Homer James Jigme Gere at the Venice International Film Festival. Richard, who received the Award of Inspiration for his activism in AIDS awareness, was joined by his son, a recent Brown University graduate, who is making his own mark in the arts. Homer, who has dabbled in music and film, is following in his father's footsteps, showcasing his creative talents. Despite their close bond, Homer admits to not watching many of Richard's films, finding it difficult to separate the character from his father. Richard's pride in Homer is evident, as he often speaks glowingly about his son's intelligence and creativity. In an opinion piece from SCMP, the establishment of the Hong Kong Center for Medical Products Regulation is poised to revolutionize the city's medical innovation landscape. Set to launch in the 2026-27 financial year, this new regulatory body aims to streamline the drug approval process, which has previously hindered local medical advancements. By allowing local drug reviews, the center will facilitate more clinical trials and accelerate the availability of new medications, ultimately enhancing healthcare for residents. However, experts caution that building a robust system will take time and require significant investment in training professionals to meet international standards. The South China Morning Post also sheds light on the rising recognition of Filipino talent in the entertainment industry, spotlighting celebrities such as Bruno Mars, Vanessa Hudgens, and Olivia Rodrigo. Each of these stars embraces their Filipino heritage, contributing to a richer representation in mainstream culture. Mars, known for his catchy pop hits, reflects his diverse background, while Hudgens explored her roots during a trip to the Philippines. Rodrigo, with her Grammy-winning albums, proudly showcases her Filipino traditions. The article underscores a growing movement towards diversity and representation in the arts, celebrating the achievements of Filipino creatives in a landscape that increasingly values cultural authenticity. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Great dragon breaks ancient streets, leading change with modern beats. Cities rise and towers peak, new dawn breaking, bold and sleek. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all to play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roar, change the cards, marching strong with mighty force. Whoa. New era, new wave, fast-paced day, history made in full display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold, but minds explore. East meets west and knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's power demonstrates. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all to play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roars, change the course, marching strong with mighty force. New era, new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions their growth and peace. New era, new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. History made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew.